is bullshit.
Hi. I don't have an intro. I'm so pissed off. I don't have an intro. Hi guys. Hi. Welcome back to the channel. I'm legitimately heartbroken today. I don't know. I don't like when wrestling does me dirty like this. Let's consider this a giant support group. I haven't ordered my food. I'll order it shortly, but I was gonna order some food, and I'm gonna be honest. Both of the news we got today hit hard for me, and I'm gonna tell you where I made the mistake. I made the mistake when I tried to find the reaction to when Carlito came back at Backlash, because I had it on my iCloud, and I thought I'd post it. And I was trying to make a nice post about it, like, hey, listen, no matter what, you can never take this moment, because that moment is going to be something that I will forever remember. Man, when I tell you I cried, when I rewatched that, like, how do you have that kind of reaction, and then you just, like, poof, don't use that person and let them go. And then with Truth, I thought that Truth was safe territory for everybody. Like, I just didn't think that Truth was releasable, period. I was just with Carlito last night, and I'm an idiot. I interviewed him, and I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to see the title on Monday Night Raw. You know what? Let me get to this super chat here from Sheldon the Professor Jackson. He's extended the streak to 275. I did not want this kind of streak to be the one that you extend the streak on, but here we are. Thank you so much for the 275 streams supporting the channel. I love you and adore you. You know this. The CEO carrying the channel on his back. And Sheldon says, two of the funniest people within WWE got released on the same day. I guess comedy don't sell in WWE anymore. F out of here. I look forward to their segment on a weekly basis. Yeah, Same. I feel the same way. Like, we just had RTruth on Friday. He wrestled. He was just on fucking Saturday night's main event against John Cena. And it makes you wonder, like, did they know? And they still, like, why not make that his retirement match or his last match? You did, Alicia. Alicia says, I just told you we need to put RTruth in a bubble. And let me do a quick roll call, see who's pulling up to the virtual support group. I see Hellfire, Joshua, Brett, Samantha, Alicia. Who else is here? OH, Dan 5000, of course, Sheldon, the Professor Jackson, Jay Morales, Eric Douglas, Jordan Gaming. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I just thought, you know what? Maybe some people will want to vent and talk about it, because there are sometimes, as somebody that used to run a multi-million-dollar business for a crazy billionaire on one of my past lives, that they make some decisions that I'm like, well, that makes sense. I hate how they book Carlito, even from his return. Like, the Backlash thing was incredible, right? But do you guys remember, what was the match? Somebody had to find, was it Rey Mysterio needed a partner, and they had Carly just show up halfway through the match, like they couldn't even let him have do you guys remember? Oh my God, it was on a pay-per-view. I'm not crazy. Like, we all knew it was gonna be Carlito, and they didn't even have him come out. It looked like, oh, why can't I recall this? But with the rumors that he had been re-signed after Backlash went on for months, and they didn't use him, and we were all like, whoa, when are they gonna fucking debut him? Like, we all know that they're gonna, they re-signed him, and then they debut him as, I believe it was Rey Mysterio's partner. But I remember that he came out by himself, and then they had Carlito show up 5 minutes late to the match. So was it Ray? I can't remember. I don't want even that was silly. We should have known from there how it was gonna go with Dr. Peter. Really? Well, I'm glad that the algorithm fell in your penis trauma surgery center, sir. Thank you for being here. That's the first time I see that name on the chat, so I wouldn't remember that name. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, Dr. Peter. I needed that laugh. So, yeah, so we should have known that Carlito run was going to be crazy. But Carlito was here, wrestling here in WWC last night. You guys know that's the company that his dad started 52 years ago. He won the the Puerto Rico championship. So pretty sure he's gonna be okay. RTruth is gonna be okay. It's not these people are not gonna be okay. They might probably be set for life with all the money that they were making. It's just that it doesn't make any fucking sense. RTruth, I thought he was gonna be a forever. I thought he was WWE forever. Like I thought he would become an ambassador. I mean, he can still go, right? Like, and then like I don't know, like for all this to come out on a crazy Sunday for like, it just seems the whole thing just seems so random. Would they have? I don't know, Samantha. That's a great question. You want me? I'm gonna ask Sean Rossap. Let me ask him. Okay, I have asked him. I trust his knowledge. Hey, Paul Kyoko, my dad is here, papi. Bendición, gracias por venir por aquí ayer. Te amo mucho. My dad came in and helped me dog-proof the balcony. He helped me change a lock that I needed, and he helped me change my shower head. What a fucking legend. Beer emojis in the chat for my dad. Nope. Free when their deals are up. And this is confirmed by Sean Rossap. I let him know I was live, so yeah, no, they are free to go, which makes sense because I was thinking, I was like, well, okay, it will make sense why Carlito won that title here yesterday, right? But then I was thinking, if he has a 90-day, are we not gonna have the title defended for the next 90 days? Because we have the WWC's biggest event of the year is Aniversario, and that's coming up. So it's gonna be nice to see him hopefully wrestle there. Yeah, he helped me Roman proof the balcony while Roman was barking at him the entire time. What are you doing? He is trying to break his camera. I kid you not. Hold on, let me see if I can connect it. Get it. Let me see if I can connect it so you guys can see what he's doing. Hold on. Hold on. What happened? What are you trying to do to the camera? Yo, this is so funny. Oh no. Okay, I think he's done. I have his little camera on a tripod, and I took that tripod out yesterday because I was taking it. He is a bully. I took the tripod to the WWC show so I could record my interviews and stuff. So the camera is sitting on the floor right now, and I wasn't planning on going live. I was gonna go live for Jeopardy today, as I had already announced to you guys, and then I decided to sleep in a little today, and then like I went to the store, made my coffee, you know, I swept mop. Then I saw the RTruth news, and that completely just took me out of the mood. I was like, I don't want to play no trivia, so it's just not gonna go live at all. And he's being so weird. But then I was like, then I saw the Carlito news, and that one got me. So I'm here to talk to you guys. I'm here to have a live support group, as I mentioned. Let's go ahead and order some food, though. I love Damian Priest about RTruth today. RTruth received, hi Quantum, it's so good to see you, baby. RTruth received so much feedback from everybody. What are you doing to the camera? It's funny. He's barking at it. Thank you, Alicia. At least we have Roman for. That's all we have left for comedy factor. We just have my dog. That's all the comedy we have left because Carly and fucking RTruth are gone. So, yeah. We'll just use Roman being. Why are you scratching me now? Okay, come here, Ben. You want attention, Ben. I got you. Thank you. WWE is going to suck without these two comedians. I still tell the dad jokes. But Carlito got super downgraded when he joined the Judgment Day. Sucks that they never did anything with Carlito. I don't even remember him being on any qualifier matches for anything. They just kind of like put him in the Judgment Day pre Damian and Rhea leaving. And they kept denying that he was even in the Judgment Day. And then when Dom turned and all that, and he felt like more of a part of Judgment Day. But, like, if I try to think of this run of Carlito, the moments, like, without being biased, being dead ass, the moments that come to my mind is Backlash, which that's not really part of the run. Because when he came back at Backlash, that was like an independent return thing, and then they signed him from there. But all that I can think of this Carlito run is Backlash and him eating fucking spears from Braun Breaker. And funny things that he did backstage. I can't remember a match. I can remember, like, and RTruth was with WWE, what, 17 years, right? Should have let RTruth back to babyface his heel run. I like RTruth as a face. If WWE is cutting Judgment Day members like Carlito and RTruth, then even Mommy and Priest are. Come on now. I see your point, Michael P., but I wish this was a misunderstanding by Truth. I thought it was at work. And then, like, first of all, Lego is not in the chat, but I gotta tell you something. Lego almost gave me a heart attack because he sends me a message and he says, RTruth is gone. No more context. I open Twitter, and before I start reading to comprehend what's happening, I just see pictures of people posting pictures with RTruth. I thought the worst. I'm like freaking out, and then I realized what was happening. But for a second there, I had a crazy, terrible way of finding out about it. But because I thought that something really, really bad had happened. But yeah, I guess release fans that like. Contract not being renewed. If fans don't want RTruth to be released, then they should have been vocal and hijacked the show with RTruth chants. Problem is that the fans that are the most outspoken are the IWC. And the IWC MD is a bubble on its own. You know, like, the IWC is like almost not even a real world. I hope that it translates into television. I hope that, I don't know. I don't know what I hope. Yes, OH, for a second I did think that. I thought something really bad had happened. And it's been an emotional day for me. Not the right way to find. RTruth is gone. You open, all you see is people posting pictures with him, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I went into RTruth's page, and then I saw his message, and that's when I started connecting the dots. But when I tell you I nearly had a heart attack, it's like, I told Lego, I'm like, bro, more context next time, please. Because, God, my heart fucking dropped. My heart dropped. The Miz message was really nice, and I really love that they did get to share that moment last year at WrestleMania when the Awesome Truth reform and they captured the tag titles. But, I mean, I can see the crowd kind of like chanting for him, you know, but I don't know, MD. I don't know. Hold on. We have a super chat from Bit Moon. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. He says, let's acknowledge our tribal chief on this release day to feel better. Let's do that. Let's do that. Thank you, Bit Moon, for reminding us to acknowledge our tribal chief, because in hard times, we still have Roman, and that's always important. Everybody throw your ones in the chat for the tribal chief.
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
Thank you, Bit Moon. Sophie makes a great point. Says, I feel bad for veteran talent that have been there the same amount of time as RTruth. They could be next. I don't know who else is there that's a veteran the age of RTruth that I would think is a lifer the way that I thought that RTruth was. I thought they were gonna use him forever. It's what a Yankees hat. I love that. RTruth and Carmella. I threw 24/7 RTruth. Didn't Natty just get re-signed though? I saw a report. Wasn't there a report that said that like everybody feels like their job is not safe? Like I think I saw a report. I didn't put anything together because I wanted to just get on here and talk to you guys. But I thought I saw a report that said that people are just a little bit worried that they feel like nobody's safe. If RTruth can go, nobody's safe. You know? It's crazy that you guys mentioned Natalia because as far as I know, she just resigned. I think she's a legend. However, they're not really like utilizing her. When you see what she's doing in this independent scene, like what she did at Bloodsport, what she did at Bloodsport WrestleMania weekend, what she's been doing at NWA, like it's a whole different vibe, like that Natty gives, and they don't even use that on television. You know what I mean? They just kind of I don't even know what they're doing with Natty, but I don't want to think about that. Like, no, you know, Natty's a legend, the boat, you know. Yankees playing. Thank you. Yeah, they can get rid of RTruth. Nobody's safe. But why use him so heavily? If you know his contract, like the crazy part to me is like they just used him like, I don't even know. Hey, Hoots. They just used him everywhere. Like, RTruth has been all over the place for the last few weeks. They're not doing a good job of making new stars, Samantha. They're not. Nobody's really over right now. And the people that they make, they're not booking in the smartest of ways. So, hold on. I forgot the part where I order food. I have 2 beers in the fridge. I'm going to drink them with you guys. I don't know how long I'm staying. This isn't planned. I just thought I wanted to go live and talk to you guys. I'm going to go with my usual go-to when I'm here with you guys. The Kids Burger. That's what I'm going to order. Because it's cheap as hell, honestly. I'm too honest. I'm going to order this burger because it's cheap as fuck. Wait. Hold on, let me make sure it's coming from the right restaurant, because the other day I ordered from a restaurant that's like, okay, yeah, this is. The Isa special, the little kids burger, that ass. It's a just for kids burger and a Coke. We'll continue talking here in a second. Let me just get this order done. So, do you see Carlito going to TNA? I mean, I know he's going to come to WWC here in Puerto Rico. Eddie has been seen in TNA recently with the other Colón tag teaming. But I don't know how this WWE, I guess nobody has really made clear how the WWE TNA thing works, because like we don't know if TNA is allowed to just bring in somebody that was let go. Carlos quiere que hable en español. Aquí se habla Spanglish, mi amor, pero yo contesto como tú me hables, yo te contesto. Tú me hablas en español, te contesto en español. Si me hablas en inglés, contesto en inglés. I love that. Toy says, your employer doesn't care about you. Act accordingly and prioritize yourself. Boom. Sometimes it hurts because we're fans and we love wrestling. And sometimes when they remind us that they're a business, it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. We have a super chat from Ray J's World, $5. Says, Carlitos just won the WWC title last night with a WWE partnership with WWC, and then they let Carlito go. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I was there. I interviewed him. I told you. I felt stupid. I said, "Ooh, are we gonna see the title on WWE, bro?" I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Ask that, you know. But we don't know. Obviously, nobody knew. Nobody there knew. Nobody know anything. I will tell you one thing, and that's just between us. When I saw him win the title, I thought that was strange. I thought this was like a one-off exhibition match, but it's his dad's company. Like, his family owns the place. But because he is with WWE, he doesn't really wrestle anywhere. You guys know how... Shut the fuck up, and... And the worst part is, I posted the fucking interview like minutes before the news went live. Minutes! I'm like, look, I have an exclusive. I have Carlito's first words after winning the title. But anyways, so I thought he was just gonna do maybe, because they put him in a match with a guy that he's had like a 20-year like rivalry. So I was like, oh, this is like an exhibition match just to get him. Thank you, Ray J, by the way. And then I saw him won the title, and I was like, wait, what? You know, is the title going to disappear from TV now? Because that title is pretty present. Carlos, Carlito y RTruth no le van a renovar los contratos en WWE. El de Carlito se expira en 2 semanas y el de RTruth se expira, no sé si es también en 2 semanas, pero no van a volver. Ya dijeron que no los van a renovar, so ya terminaron. Yo, bro, it's doing good. It's doing good. You're not wrong, MD. You're not wrong. But it's like really funny because now people are like, you know what, Sophie? Sorry, one thought at a time. And everybody's commenting, he got released. And I'm like, I fucking know, okay? I posted this before. Sophie, I wanted Carlito to have a match against John Cena because back in the day, they had a really fucking epic rivalry. You know, back in the day, I thought that Carlito had a great rivalry with John Cena. Tampa should have been the place that RTruth had his match, and we should have not seen him get squashed. You know what hurts? That we just saw him get squashed by fucking corn in a cob, Jeffrey, on Friday, and that's the last we're gonna see of him. And then WWE has the nerve to post a clip of him and Jimmy like, oh, we family. Oh my God. We do one Lightning. Lightning showed up on the show last night. Epic ending to WWC Summer Madness. Yeah, it's really good. We got an interaction between. Yeah, I mean, we got the match, but they should have just let him go that way, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of things. To be fair, Carlito did die like a month ago from Bron Breakker. Yeah, he even announced his death. Carlito is such a jerk. Do you guys see what he posted? Let me go find his tweet. You guys gotta see this. I love his sense of humor. Like, when the spear happened, he posted the funniest, like, oh, my funeral. Please respect my family during this time. Then today, he is, the news come out, and this is what he posts on X, okay? Roman, can you please not mess with my cables? All right. So here is the tweet from Carlito, and I'll read it to you guys. It says, my contract is up in 2 weeks. It will not be renewed. On top of that, WWE is demanding I pay back the money they pay me for apparently stealing money from the company. I've had my lawyers look into it, and, and after reviewing the footage on Netflix for the past months, they suggested I pay them back the money. All jokes aside, gracias WWE, especially WWE Universe, los quiero mucho, which means love you. I'll reappear again in another 13 years. Dios me los bendiga, which means God bless you all. That's still funny. That's still funny. Roman, get out of there. My God, my dog is... That's still funny that he's suggesting that WWE is saying he stole money from them because he really didn't do much. Psycho says, I feel empty inside. I think we all do. Picking up my order? Hey, that's fast, huh? Watching be mad far. Oh, he's not. How can you not like Carlito, Joshua? It's Money in the Bank week. I'm going to Orlando to watch with my girlfriend. Then this happens. Well, yeah. And Triple H, do you guys see? Triple H tweeted something about... I'll show you. Let's build something together. Triple H tweeted something about El Hijo del Vikingo winning the... he tweeted this 2 hours ago. First of all, let's not act like you guys didn't spoil that he was winning. You guys all spoiled that he was winning the title. So don't come over here congratulating him like you didn't spoil it on purpose on fucking Raw. Sleaze Boy with a $5 super chat says, the fact that they unceremoniously released RTruth, they could at least giving him a career versus title match with Cena. Carlito gets that date. That's what I'm saying, Sleaze Boy. They knew they weren't going to renew him. Saturday night's main event was just a week ago. It just would have been a nicer way to just make it They fucking they put a shirt on the WWE shop. The last time is now Ron Cena and all that shit. I hope Carlito does get that day. We all do. We all do. Now look at this. So Triple H goes on Twitter 2 hours ago, like the wrestling world isn't falling apart, and he tweets, "Oh, congratulations, hijo del vikingo, blah blah blah. The stakes just got higher." Now here people, the responses, the responses like read the room, bro. Do not tweet, Triple H. Do not tweet. But listen to the responses. What about RTruth? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Did I ever mention that I have half of the IWC muted? If you didn't believe me, now you see it. I'm not going to check what the muted accounts say, but this one says, people over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say, what's up? We want truth. Justice for RTruth. Why don't you want okay, dumb. Got any good booking ideas for the Rio going forward? This one says, justicia for RTruth. Yo, look at this one. Nah, they're acting like nothing even happened. Oh, wait, we got a couple of super chats. Let's go back to the super chats, and then I'll keep reading those responses. Dr. Penis Trauma Surgeon, $4.99 says, add medium fry to that order on the doctor. Take notes, betas. This is how Alpha flexes. Should have gone to med school. Wait, hold on. Did Dr. Peter just flex on them broke boys?
I've been flexing on the broke boys. Flexing on them, flexing on them.
Thank you so much for helping feed me today. Love the flex. Ray J's World with a $5 super chat says, I'm wondering if WWE going to lose the exclusive contract and run contracts like Triple A does. I hated exclusive contract. Wait, what do you mean? Like exclusive contract with the wrestlers and like run like more like one-offs? Dr. Peter. Wait, you sent one too? I missed it. Oh, thank you so much, Quantum, for the $9.99 super chat. Says, just had a terrifying thought. What if they release RTruth, the most loyal person in WWE? The only other person I can think of on the same level as him is Michael Cole. You know what? Oh, that's crazy. Because I was just going to say Michael Cole is not going anywhere. But honestly, I don't even fucking know. I don't know. WWE is... wrestling is the one place that you don't say never or nothing is impossible. Like, anything is possible in wrestling, but dead ass. Dead ass. I will be crazy, Quantum. That's what I was trying to think. Is there anybody in the roster that has the... Hi, Ivana. That has the linear that... RTruth has. Anyways, let's keep reading these replies here. They're acting like nothing even. Holy tone deaf. Tweeting like this like you didn't make a huge mistake. The IWC is the IWC is reacting. Oh, we got a Boricua super chat. If you don't know what a Boricua super chat is Lego sends his super chats via the Puerto Rican cell. Let me see what he said. $2. WWE should not do a Money in the Bank press conference, says Lego with his $2 super chat. I don't know, because it depends on who's there and what kind of people what kind of questions they're gonna ask. And don't forget, if the last press conference wasn't even a press conference. A lot of questions weren't even asked. They brought out Jacob, who answered questions in character, and then Triple H came out. He got interrupted by John Cena. John Cena put RTruth to the table, and that was the end of the press conference. So they made it was the most kayfabe of press conferences that I've seen, and I've been in a lot of them. Let's keep reading these reactions from the IWC. We don't want 2 interchangeable flip. Okay. What are the stakes for RTruth and Carlito? Should be congratulating RTruth on an amazing run and thanking him from producing the most... okay, yeah. Doesn't make sense. You fire Ron Killings. This one, I'm pretty sure he's saying you...
Fraud!
Yeah, you bald fraud.
Bald fraud!
I never thought in my wildest dreams Vince is better than Triple H. Relax. They announced that match was for the belt. He won the belt. Stop. Stop gaslighting us. Isa Carlito should use the apple like before. He's been using the apple. Yo, you're on your way with the food already? Let's go. That was fast. Maybe it must be a slow night on Uber Eats World. There are only a handful of talent that have been a part. All right, let's go ahead and go to the WWE.com page. Pull up the roster and see. Oh, my God. Do you think that if they move them to the alumni, I'm going to be so mad? They can't be, right? Bro, I don't even want to do this. Carlito. Is he showing under current still, or is he showing under... Okay, current. Let's see. Okay, Carlito. Okay, I have great news. Carlito's still showing under current. Hola, Alexis. Saluditos. Ray J's World $5 Super Chat says, allow their talent. Okay, thank you for correcting. Allow their talent to work with non-AW affiliated indies. Yeah, I agree. I wish they would do that. I wish they would do that because they should have... they should allow their talent to work, especially the ones that they're not using. I can understand if you have somebody in the main event picture or somebody that's a little banged up. You know, you don't want them working anywhere else. But... yeah, I don't see them doing that because they want to protect their money. They're paying these people. They want to protect that money. Quantum, yeah, Carlito's contract will not be renewed and it expires in 2 weeks. He confirmed it himself on Twitter. Yep, it's true. When the pandemic hit, I don't need to talk about this because the pandemic is a valid reason to let go of someone. But the very first person to be let go of my company before they completely dissolved it was me. Because I was the highest salary. So the first phone call they made after we couldn't really function anymore, it was me. And I knew exactly why they cut me. They allowed somebody that was way under me to kind of do the responsibilities that I was doing up to that point because they wanted to save as much money as they could. The company ended up dissolving anyways, but nobody's guaranteed. I was running the whole fucking operations and they were like, oh, she's running everything, we can let her go. That's corporate. Thank you, Lego, for the congratulations to Carlito on becoming the new WWC Puerto Rico champion. At least he's coming home, you know? Sleazeboy with a $5 super chat says, if our Booker T... Ooh, stop. What the fuck? If I were Booker T, I would be nervous, especially since Triple H screwed him over before. And I would be worried Naomi, especially after that post. Bro, did you guys see what Naomi and Jade were doing on their RTruth post? Bro, that shit made me laugh. Thank you, Sleazeboy. Alexi, que es la que hay, dice WWC Puerto Rico, Carlos Colón Lucha Libre, que es la que hay. Saludito. All these releases and expiring contracts remind me of the ruthless aggression era. They're pushing older talents to make room for the new wave of talent. Okay, if that is the case, why aren't they doing a better job at booking this new wave of talent? That is my question. Let me pull up this Naomi tweet so you guys can see it. So RTruth, let me share my screen. RTruth went on Twitter. He confirmed everything that happened today, right? He said, hey, I'm sorry to... By the way, RTruth follows me. Let me flex. RTruth follows me. But he says, hey, I'm sorry to inform you guys that I got released from WWE. I want to thank everybody. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that Naomi gets on here and she says, I hate this so much. So Jade Cargill says, I hate this more than I hate you. And Naomi says, I hate that we lost him and still have you. Now, come on now. Come on now. Oh! She didn't have to do that. We didn't have to do that. Do you think that would explain Carlito's absence on TV? No. I hope that he gets mentioned or some kind of love, is shown to him by the other members of Judgment Day because it's not gonna make any sense. Yeah, I don't know, Alicia. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna make any sense that he's just not there anymore. Like people pay attention. You know, I don't know. I don't know how they mention it. I don't know. I'm gonna miss him. Carlito, representation is important, and I'll die on that hill. Okay. Brown Breaker is being pushed well. Tiffy, Mellow, being pushed well. He is on TV every week. Okay. By the way, shout out to him. I got a Twitter follow from him today, and it made my day.
Put the fries in the bag. You washed, Unc.
He knows I'm a day one. Had to stay in character 101. Bro, Naomi came for my post yesterday. I posted a clip of us reacting to her on SmackDown, and one of you guys said in the shadow, we gotta call the cops, and I said, oh yeah, we gotta call the cops on Naomi. And she fucking commented on my post and said, she said, I ain't afraid of no police. I wasn't expecting Trin to come and fucking troll on my comment section, but anything is possible in WWE. You're famous now, bro. You know? Him is following me. The honor. Oh, my food is 3 minutes away, so you know I'm gonna leave you alone for a second. I hope you guys behave while I go get this food so we can pig out. The whole point of a support group is we have to eat and cry together. This is insane, man. I'm gonna lose if someone gets released. Nobody deserves this, but people lose their jobs all the time. Let me ask you something. What would you do with like an RTruth? I think RTruth is gold. Like, I think if I'm any company, I'm jumping at the opportunity to bring him on board. Whether it is an eating our feelings stream, and then we're gonna drink a beer. I would jump at the opportunity of bringing RTruth, whether it's a commentary, some kind of like a manager, like a mouthpiece, even a wrestler. You know. Samantha said, us behave, we are your followers. You're right. I don't really set the right example for this. All right. My food is 1 minute away, so let me go ahead and go grab it real quick. I have 3 lighters, bro. You want one? Let me know. Let me go grab this food real quick, and we're going to eat fries on Dr. Peter, everybody. I'll be right back. Oh, shit. I should put on shoes. Roman, don't bully me. Don't bully me, Roman. Don't bully me. I think he's stuck at a red light. Okay, wait. Ray J's World said, we do have Mariah May incoming, another lady to steal Dirty Dom's heart. Bro, that would actually be a crazy storyline. Okay, now he really is close. Bye, Psycho. Love you. And I'll be right back. Don't go. hit on by my Uber driver. Okay, come on. I just got hit on by my Uber driver. Thank you so much, Ray J's World, for suggesting the storyline for Mariah May to bring some nuggets. That was weird. Anyways, I should lower his tip. I should lower his tip. Is Netflix not paying enough? Well, thank you, Samantha. When you hit on me, I like it. That's what I'm saying. Can you just deliver the food? Roman, please. Bro, I haven't even opened it. Mariah May, June, July. When is her contract up? Have we, like, figured that out? Roman, I'm going to kick you out of the room, bro. Lower his tip. Nah. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna keep the tip the same. I'm having a hard time today. Okay, I don't need to be hit on. I need to be fed. They didn't give me any napkins. Do I have to go get napkins? What the hell? Roman is not hungry. You guys already know that Roman always bullies me when I'm eating. It's what he does. Not even a straw? Terrible. 0 out of 10 service. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. If you guys were in the booking seat, what would you do next with these guys? If you have RTruth and you have Carlito, do any of you have any suggestions of what company you would like to see them on, or what would you do with them? A lot of people are mentioning RTruth going back to TNA because, like I guess he was there for a long time. I didn't watch, so I didn't watch back then. I don't know his history with TNA. Is that something that you guys would think would be interesting? Also, not for nothing, but in a world where everybody goes and makes a podcast, I would deadass listen to a RTruth podcast. Let's ignore the dog, please. He won the TNA World Championship. What year? Should I have something in the background? Should we put something in the background? RTruth should have his shape. Toma. I'm over here. I'm giving you a fry over here, bro. Mariah May is already removed. Ray J's World with the T. Mariah May is already removed from the AEW roster page. So he will be in WWE soon. I'm keeping my eye on Raw and NXT. I think Mariah May is pretty much the complete package, and I think she's very WWE looks and feels and everything. But Mariah May is the only person that I ever seen AEW have a whole ass storyline for her before she even joined. They did handle her well. And I think Sean Ross Sapp... Toma, I'm over here. Look, my hand is over here with fries. I think Sean Ross Sapp reported that the AEW is still trying to get her. So... Oh, God, no. What did he say? What did he say about Shoot Knight? Gracias, mi amore. Thank you for the buen provechos. So... let's go ahead and search on Twitter RTruth and see what's coming up, because I always have fun seeing reading your reactions and seeing what the IWC is saying to some of these things, because the IWC is wilding out. RTruth was in TNA in the early days. How long was he there for? He was there for a while, no? I have my rice, dinner, and ribs. I have a burger and fries, and I have a Coke. And then we're going to drink a beer. He said Shush and Diddy were lovers. Were using. Oh my God. No, he did not. Did he really say that? Fun fact, French fries aren't really for friends. You know what I'm saying? I muted so many accounts today. Why? Because they annoyed you? There was a lot of Carlito disrespect. Internet wrestling community, Samantha. We got you. Yo, Ray J needs to relax. I had white fries, fish, and shrimp. I love that. Truth in the Her Syndicate. Okay, no, but hear me out. Imagine Truth pretending that he joined the Her Syndicate. Coming out with them. The problem is that, well, I don't know, because now they added MJF to it. But the Her Syndicate try to be so serious and so... They try to be so serious and so legit that I don't know that they'll be down for that. But it would be so funny to see RTruth pretending that he's with them but not with them. That would actually pop me. Kind of like what he did with the Judgment Day. But with this bunch of big badasses. A lot of accounts on X were saying that RTruth got released, but X person is still there. Yeah, those things annoy me too. Those things annoy me too. You know, if I'm eating, he's gonna bully. That's what he does. I'm putting ketchup on my burger. If RTruth showed up, it will make AEW interesting. RTruth being TNA. I don't know that AEW will know what to do with him. I mean, the thing of it is that when AEW pulls off comedy, they are doing a serious angle. It just ends up coming off as comedy. That's mean. That's mean. Harley comedy and RTruth go. Oh my God! Actually, Luther, I didn't even think about that until you mentioned it. Look what I have. I'm gonna fool him with a treat. Here. Bear Meltzer is in the chat. He says here with breaking news: RTruth will not be returning to WWE. Please subscribe for $100. Thanks for the scoop, man. RTruth be like, we hug people. No, stop. We hug people. Yeah. Harley Cameron and RTruth is a duo I didn't know I want to see until now. Until just now. Alicia says, AEW does not deserve RTruth. We hug people. We hug people. Okay. So RTruth goes to TNA. What do we do with him there? Oh my God. RTruth and Santino fighting for like who's the authority figure? I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad at that. If AEW and TNA were super smart, they will go crazy right now, booking like crazy stories and like good stuff because the stock on AEW, well, the fan happiness stock in WWE is lowering right now. I will book RTruth and Carlito. $5 super chat from Ray J's World. I will book RTruth and Carlito as a tag team in TNA as part of Mr. Stone WWE Invasion storyline. Victoria Crawford is former. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to see them as a part of a WWE Invasion when they're not WWE. You know what I mean? Have you ever heard a French person say hamburger? I have not. I want to see serious RTruth in TNA. I don't want to see serious RTruth. I love RTruth just the way he is. When he made Brock Lesnar break character, that was like one of the best moments ever. Now I want to know how a French person says hamburger. Hamburger? Oh yeah, I did see a TikTok of a girl that could not say it right. It was so funny. Yeah. RTruth and Santino will be so much fun. Ron Killing should go to NWA. I'm over here. I'm giving you food over here. On this end. Over here. RTruth replaces Excalibur on commentary. Wow. People really don't like Excalibur on commentary. Hey, loco. That day we enter an alternative universe where everything is shitty. Have you noticed that since The Rock appeared on SmackDown in New Orleans, everything has been a mess? Yes, I have. That's when he asked Cody for his soul, no? That's when the whole soul stealing thing started. The Irish dude that WWE had. The one that lasted like a week. I remember him. How long did he even stick around? It's crazy to me that I was just with Carlito last night. Guys, MD's in the chat. We're not allowed to talk negative about Dwayne when MD's in the chat because he gets sensitive the same way that Lego gets sensitive when I talk shit about Cody. We're a support group. We have to support each other. MD gets sensitive when we talk negative about Dwayne. Come on now. Triple H better pray nobody asked him about truth at the press conference. If they don't go full kayfabe on it. Somebody's gonna ask. Somebody's gonna ask. I will hope. Is it even trending? It was trending earlier. Let me see. Not trending for me. What's trending? Carlito's trending. Carlito's trending at number 4 right now. Sports. Where RTruth happened earlier. So let's go ahead and click on the Carlito trend and see what comes up. Carlito's tweet comes up. Thank you, Carlito. This is nice. Did you guys see what Karrion Kross tweeted? I hadn't seen it yet. Karrion Kross sent out a tweet and he says, hey everybody, I have a ton of great memories to share about Carlito and Truth, but I think it's more important to say this. Don't treat them like they're completely gone. If you haven't yet, follow them on all social platforms and keep up with them. Ron Killings is writing and producing music. Lito just returned to Puerto Rico in a big way. Both will continue performing, and I bet both will be back on TV in no time. Continue to support them and stay loud for them. That's so fucking nice. I love that. That's a great way to look at it. I said, it's not called TNA anymore. It's called Trick NA. So my Thursday night watch-alongs, I'm going to name them Trick NA moving forward. Thank you so much, Ray J, for another $5 super chat. Yo. First of all, let me acknowledge you with a kiss real quick. Is there a feud between Triple H and The Rock going on? Will The Rock get his way? Turn Cody? I'm a Cody fan, but I'm interested in heel Cody. I am interested in Stardust Cody. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure there's something there, right? I mean, it seems like they're not on the same page. I don't know if there's beef. I don't know if there's no beef, but it seems like they're not on the same page. I think we will get heel Cody when the time is right. Maybe. He just came back and he still got that massive reaction for the crowd, so I don't see it happening anytime soon. Shout out to Karrion Kross for this tweet, and I love that he mentioned the Carlito return to Puerto Rico because he fucking did last night. He won a title. Comedy is a huge part of what makes wrestling special, and WWE are letting 2 of their best go. Truly gonna miss both Carlito and RTruth. We will never see Carlito and Raquel's first date now. Oh, the sad apple. Thank you, Carlito, for making us smile.
Beat that.
That's what I mean.
We can watch that. We'll get copyright claim. A lot of... Oh my God, when he came back at Backlash, I tweeted my reaction to it. I posted it on my shorts here too. That moment is going to be one of my favorite moments that I got to witness live forever. Hey, Jaquan. Wait, we need what, Alex? It doesn't seem like Triple H is on the same page with anyone. Damn. Wait, I gotta highlight that. That's funny. I didn't realize I screamed so loud. Paul Kyoko says, no, like, Isa. Carlito was wrestling one of my all-time favorites here in Puerto Rico, right? I didn't realize I screamed that loud because I record the video and I just posted. And then I went back and watched it when I got home and I was like, oh, holy shit, I marked out. I was like, I hope my favorite is so mad at me, but I was legitimately shocked. I didn't see Carlito because I didn't know that this was happening. So I didn't think they would put the title on Carlito because I was like, well, I don't know how often they're really going to allow him to wrestle here. So I thought it was weird. Jacobo, saluditos, mi amor. Yo hablo español, mujer, yo también. ¿Qué tú te crees? Horrible lo de Carlitos, Augusto. Too many bad news for today. Sí, están en el garete. WWE, I don't know what they're doing. On a Sunday? It's the Lord's Day. Yeah, I was legitimately shocked at Carlito winning. Roman, I'm gonna need you to relax and let me eat. That's enough. He's not gonna. We need to start a petition. I'm sad. I'm eating my feelings with you guys, but I'm legitimately sad. Stephanie Baker. Why are we assuming that she's winning her qualifier? Lego, I talked about it earlier, but I have a lot more people watching now. So I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Lego messages me this morning. And he just says, RTruth is gone. That's all he says. I open Twitter and I see people posting pictures with RTruth. I thought that the worst thing had happened and my heart literally dropped. So I go into RTruth's page and then I see what he posted. And then I was able to like put two and two together. But this jerk gave me a heart attack. So everybody, let Lego know that he needs to learn how to put a little bit of more context when he's delivering bad news. Thank you very much. Like, what the hell? I was like, bro, you gave me a fucking heart attack. I'm 1000% sure that both guys are going to end up doing just fine, John. It doesn't take away how I'm feeling. It doesn't take away that it's shitty. Thank you so much, Jonathan Lyman, for the $5 super chat. He says, wouldn't be surprised about the downfall on WWE. The exact same thing happened to UFC. You know what's crazy when you put it that way? Is that I used to love UFC. I used to watch almost everything that UFC put out. I hope that doesn't happen, right? But, man, UFC is not it anymore. It's not it. And they still have a huge fan base. Pero it's not the same. It's not the same. I woke up to the news too, Jacobo. Yo también. Hi, Justin. Don't go back on their feet, but yeah, like, I still think it's kind of crappy. No, cabrón, y después lo de Carlito, que yo estaba con él anoche, like, I was like, I can't. I was literally starting to feel a little bit better, and I was starting to make some edits and work on other things, and then, boom, lo de Carlito sale. No nos dieron break hoy. 2025 WWC has been messy. There's been tantas cosas que han pasado en los últimos 5-6 years. Every year seems to get crazy. Me supo mierda. Lo de Carlito, y perdona la expresión. No, esto es, aquí te puedes expresar como te dé la gana, mi amor. A mí también. Me supo mierda lo que pasó y me supo mierda como lo trataron durante todo este regreso. No hicieron un carajo con él. The fans are gonna feel how they feel, but like sometimes I'm like, oh, well, that's crazy outrage. Estoy acá. Mira, acá te estoy dando. Look, I just dropped it. It's on the floor. Pendejo, you stepped on it. Oh my God, why are dogs this way? Bear Hudson with a $5 super. I'm sorry. I take that back. Bear Meltzer with a $5 super chat says, hi. Dave, yo, Bear Meltzer again to break major news. My sources are telling me that Isa will give a treat. I did. And the winners of Money in the Bank are Naomi and LA Knight. I think you're wrong about LA Knight. I think Naomi is a high candidate. Thank you so much, Bear Meltzer, for just like posting your reports here. Crazy. ¿Qué pensará Benito about Carlito? No sé qué pensará Benito de eso, pero a lot of what happened at Backlash Puerto Rico was put together by Carlito and Damian Priest. I'm sorry, by Benito and Damian Priest. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest kind of put the match together, put everything together, and I'm assuming they have something to do with having Savio Vega and Carlito in that match. Because if you guys know Puerto Rico territory wrestling, you guys know we're never going to get Carlito and Savio Vega on the same place acting like they're buddies. Like, let's keep it real. They run complete opposite companies here who are each other's enemies. Carlito's family started WWC and Savio runs IWA. This is like fucking WWE and AW. Okay, not in their level. I'm talking about like rivalry. Like, there is like, that was the only time that you're going to see that, you know? So I would assume that he has a lot to say about it. Oh, you're going on a timeout for that one. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, se me fue el live chat. Oh, no les tengo el live chat prendido, disculpe. Why do you guys tell me the live chat is off? We're eating just the meat. We're done with the bread. Man, I don't even know. I think it's gonna be fun to have Carlito here for aniversario. You know, I know that we don't have thousands of people in the audience here in Puerto Rico. It's a small venue, but the love that Carlito was shown last night when he came out, you can only get that here. El contrato se termina en 2 semanas, Augusto, y en la noche ganó un campeonato aquí en Puerto Rico, en Capitol. So, my instincts tell me that he's just gonna wrestle here again. Yo pienso que él va a luchar aquí en Puerto Rico otra vez porque tiene un campeonato ahora mismo, tiene que defenderlo. $1.99 Super Chat says, could Roman Reigns return at Money in the Bank to cost Seth? No. I mean, maybe. But I don't see him returning Money in the Bank to cost Seth. I mean, I don't know. Because he's got beef with Punk too. So I don't know what you do with Roman when you bring him back. I would assume that he seems to be on the SummerSlam posters, and that's all I've seen him on as of recent. So, at some point, you gotta set a storyline for him. I don't know. I don't see him returning at Money in the Bank. But if he did, I will be very happy. Anyways, let me show you guys Carlito coming out last night. Like I said, we might not have the biggest audience or whatever, but he got so much love yesterday when he came out. Let me find the video. I might have screamed. I screamed when he won, but I didn't scream when he I didn't scream when he came out. Here is Carlito at WWC last night. They use his original song too, which was nice. horns are crazy, bro. Look at the kids, bro. Look at the kids. That's what it's all about. Look at the kids. Come on, man. Come on. The fans are blowing the horns. If you're watching wrestling in Puerto Rico, you need to be ready for some horns. At least local indie wrestling. There's always gonna be horns. You wouldn't think so. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people will tell you that Puerto Rico is. Talk to the people that travel here, and they'll tell you that they never seen anything like wrestling here because of the horns and the way that the fans react. I believe we had Luke Gallows here yesterday, and I think he sent out a tweet about it. But Luke has come here and wrestled at WWC a lot. I interview him. I gotta put together the vlog. I'm gonna edit it after I finish this live, but I don't know why his Twitter is on. Roman, stop! My dog is on something today, man. He's now trying to mess with the trash where I just threw out the leftovers. Yeah, the horns are a big part of watching wrestling here. Like, where is his tweet? Okay, he tweeted, I watched the magic last night in WWC in Bayamón, Puerto Rico. The business is alive and fucking well. That's why he tweeted, because Puerto Rico wrestling scene was horny. I see what you did there. Yo, Brad. Do you guys see that I called Eddie Colon my best friend last night? And you gotta watch the vlog, but I was interviewing Eddie, and I didn't tell him anything. So when I started talking, I said, how the fuck do I go to my profile? I said, I am here with my best friend. He almost took me out. Me encuentro con mi mejor amigo, Eddie Colon.
Sí, claro. No sabía eso.
No lo sabía. ¿Te enteraste ahora?
Sabía.
Sí, yo te encuentro con mi mejor amigo. Why did he do me like that? Look at that, like, bitch what? He literally bitch what me. No lo sabía. ¿Te enteraste ahora? Sí, yo te encuentro con mi mejor amigo, right here. Eddie Colon. Look, did he just bitch what me? He literally, Roman, I don't have any more food. I'm not even eating. He almost broke his neck. I love messing with Eddie. Like, I you can also see my face, like, you can see my face, like, oh shit, did I fuck up? Like, am I about to get kicked out of that? Oh my god, it was so funny.
Sí, claro. No sabía eso.
No lo sabía. ¿Te enteraste ahora?
Sabía.
Sí,
Anyway,
it's my favorite clip. Amigo, Eddie Colon. I can't. That is my favorite clip of last night. I love Eddie. He doesn't love me, but he will eventually. He did. Yo, wait, we do have that clip. Where is the you dead ass? And this was Eddie when I told him he was my best friend.
You dead ass?
I am dead ass.
With all the backlash from the RTruth situation, do you see any chance of WWE bringing back RTruth similar to what they did with Drake Maverick in 2020 after he got released and posted his video? I don't know. I don't know anything. I mean, a contract not being renewed is not a shitty way to depart. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they are in bad terms. It's just that WWE is saying, yeah, thanks, homie, see you later. Like, this isn't even a release. Both of these guys are just not having their contracts renewed. So, technically speaking, in the world of professional wrestling, that is the ethical way of letting somebody go. I know we hate it as fans, but that is the ethical way of letting somebody go. You let their contracts run out, and now you're not gonna renew them. You know, it's a lot better than releasing them. They just did release. If they wanted to break up with them in bad terms, you would have released them a year ago to cut their contract. So I would assume that they could come back at any time because they are not in bad terms. I think it would be very smart to bring them back. Maybe, I don't know, this is me speculating, but maybe they were making a shit ton of money and they're just releasing them so they can make them an offer once they cool off and offer them a lot less money than what they're making now. Ultimately, it all comes down to probably cutting back on costs. I wonder, do they have merch at the WWE shop? They have to, right? I think Carlito was wearing a WWE shirt last night when he showed up. Let me take a look. I'm going to go to WWE shop and we're going to search and see if they have any merchandise. Carlito. Okay, let's see. So, I know RTruth just had that new shirt come out. The one that they put out when he... Wait, they have a fake apple? A plastic apple autograph. Oh, yeah, that's the shirt he was wearing. $34.99 for a shirt. A lot of Carlito autograph merch and a couple. I love this shirt. This shirt is everything. It's like the Puerto Rico flag, but it has the apple. It's a cute shirt. And they had the Judgment Day shirt under his. So he does have some merch. The apple is cute. The apple is cute. As far as RTruth goes, why does Triple H come out when I search RTruth? Wait, they don't have the new shirt up? Did they only put it up for that day? The Ron Cena shirt? Well, he doesn't have that shirt up anymore. I thought it was selling very well. So, I don't know what happened there, but that shirt is not up. We have another super chat from, let me see here. Jonathan Lyman, he says, worst purchase endeavor buying WWE or whoever bought wrestling. Damn. Oof. Look. At least Endeavor was in the business of comeback sports because they own TKO. The other purchase went to somebody that had nothing to do with wrestling and they had no idea how to handle wrestling and they didn't care to hear what we had to say. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. That popped me. That popped me. We should make a video of the worst fucking wrestling purchases ever. That will probably make top 2. Guys, this is the nicest. This has been the nicest. Actually, we have shared a lot of laughs and I feel a little bit better because I told you I went to find the reaction to him coming back at Backlash and I wasn't expecting to get so over it, but it made me a little bit emotional. But the part that made me emotional was the little boy that was sitting next to me that started screaming, Carlito! And I was like, sometimes you forget that a lot of these people have never gotten to experience this live. And I told you, for me, Backlash was like a drug. It was all of my favorite things in one place. And I don't know that I'll ever be able to recreate the way that I felt last night, that night. Because my favorite things are Puerto Rico, Bad Bunny, and wrestling. And at Backlash, I got to experience all of it at once. And it was the greatest fucking high I've ever experienced. Just to have like all of the things that I love together in one fucking place. I will forever chase that high, that ass. So I was already on cloud 9, and then like when I see the way that that little boy reacted to seeing like somebody that we all idolize here, because once again, representation is everything. So for that little boy to start screaming, Carlito, I turn around and I look at him and he's just like going crazy, and I got so emotional at that moment, and even rewatching it, just remembering like how amazing that felt for the crowd that was there that hasn't gotten a PLE here in Puerto Rico in 20 years. So no matter what happened with Carlito, I'm gonna get to see Carlito all the time. It doesn't make this feel any less shitty. I was just with him last night, flexing on him. Thank you, Isaiah, for $1.99 super chat. TKO polishing the Rock's face. You know what? Cody saying that on Friday kind of popped me a little bit. But why is he always talking about somebody's balls or dick size or like? Should we look into that? Like, what's going on? Every promo, he's got to bring up somebody's balls or dick or something. It's getting weird.
We have a problem.
Man, I saw somebody said on Twitter, MD, I hope RTruth is revealed as El Grande Americano now, and I fucking die laughing. My mom is in the chat. Everybody saluden a mamá. Demon, mami, bendición, te amo. ¡Mua! Y mami dice, quizás su oportunidad es ahora. Tiene que demostrar lo que es. Let me translate that for you guys. My mom said, now maybe this is a huge opportunity for him, and it's time to show everybody what he's got. Yo, mami, te amo. Eso es verdad. Pero Carlito ahora Carlito vuelve aquí, lo tenemos aquí donde lo queremos y lo adoramos y lo tratamos bonito. So, el grande truticano. My God. I love doing this. Like, I remember, I think I did a live stream like this the day after John Cena turned heel, which, by the way, we have 600 people watching, which is crazy. Thank you to everybody watching. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a like or subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you're watching anywhere else, follow, retweet, like, do all of the things. But thank you so much for being here, because I wasn't expecting... I just, like, scheduled the live, and I was like, I'm just going to make a virtual support group, and we can all just talk and laugh and cry and remember. So last time I did one like this was when John Cena turned heel. The next day, I was going to record a video. And I was like, why would I record a video when I can just go live and talk to everybody about it? And we went live, and you saw the tweet. The tweet about RTruth being a Grande Americano was awesome. And I had so much fun just discussing, like, what the fuck was up John Cena's ass with you guys, that I was like, why would I suffer alone when I have a group of people that I can suffer with? So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If Cena was from Philly, his name would be John. See, this is why I go live, because you guys be crazy. Yeah, but somebody said that RTruth was gonna be revealed as El Grande Americano, and that popped me. I like seeing the support, and people are like going crazy fighting too. Like, I saw somebody pull off somebody's tweet from like years ago, and like it was like, oh, you hated RTruth. It's like, yo, but this is not the time for this. It's also not the time to do the whole like, oh, but this person still has a job. It's not the time for that. When I think of RTruth, I think of the fucking Brock Lesnar moment. Is like my favorite. And I believe, was it at a Royal Rumble when he fucking climbed a ladder, like, remember, and try to get the briefcase? But my favorite RTruth memory is when I met him in person, and he turned out to be everything that you see on TV and more. Like, he was the nice. I was just telling you guys about the day that I got the opportunity to meet him, just sitting next to him at a bar. And he is as wholesome and as awesome and as lovely as he just comes off, and that's why he's receiving the kind of feedback that he has. And I'm glad that we had him. Like, he never failed to make me smile. RTruth, you would just see him show up on the screen, and you would just smile. And like, not everybody can give you that, you know. And with Carlito, man, I love Carlito. Like, Carlito is everything to me because of representation and what he means. Carlito born and raised here, you know what I mean. Carlito started as a camera guy at his dad's fucking company here in Puerto Rico. So he really, the representation that Carlito brings for Puerto Rico is on a different level because he's from here. There's a lot of Puerto Rico representation, but not like that. You know what I mean? Hold on. Go bark at them. Okay, I kicked Roman out of the room. I kicked the dog out of the room. So Carlito represents, like, born and raised in Puerto Rico, kind of Puerto Rican. I sing like his whole career. And I mean, I got countless memories with him. I still like get, like, it's crazy when you're walking around the locker room at WWC when you see him. It's like such a different vibe. I still get nervous. Like yesterday when I first saw him, I'm like walking around, he just comes out and I'm like, oh shit. When I was interviewing him yesterday, he goes, do not interrupt me. And it freaked me out. And I know that he's in character and all that, but I was saying something. He goes, do not interrupt me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Because he's, you know, he's the boss. He's the owner's son. You got to be careful. you can't interrupt him, and you can call Eddie your best friend. You might never go back there. But I think with Carlito, seeing him come back at Backlash, and I don't know. At least here, I know that we can just show him the love that he should be getting every time. Bro, you saw my face when he said, "No me interrumpa." I was like, "I'm sorry." And then he just hugs me, and I'm like, "Okay, I think we're cool." Let me show you guys the interview. I was asking him a question, and I legitimately thought that he finished talking, so I go to say something. Well, he wasn't done talking, and he tells me, he said, "Do not interrupt me," and I got so scared. I got so fucking scared. And then he just, like, puts his arm around me.
Encuentro con el nuevo campeón de
I don't
Puerto
want
Rico.
to see what I ask him about
De
the
eso ya,
title of Raw.
25 años eso ya, 25 años, 26 no sé
Stop.
cuántas. Se acabó eso, cerramos ese capítulo y abrimos un capítulo nuevo.
La familia
Con
Colón
Carlito,
vuelve.
no me interrumpas, por favor.
Like right there, I was so scared.
Saluditos, mi
He
gente.
said, "No me
Aquí me
interrumpa."
encuentro con el
Anyway.
nuevo campeón de Puerto Rico.
But yeah, I think here we'll be able to just show him all the TLC that he deserves to get. I was scared for my life, deadass. RTruth breaking Brock Lesnar was also my favorite RTruth moment. Ending with Brock saying, "That's what's up." I asked RTruth about that, but it was how do you say that? An out of context conversation, because we're just sitting in a bar talking about it. But he told me that Brock had no idea what he was gonna come out and say, which is crazy. Hey guys, think I'm gonna wrap it up. I think we've healed a little bit, right? Do we feel a little better? I feel a little better. I was scared when he said, "Don't interrupt me." I'm like, "Oh God, I fucked this up." But yeah, RTruth, Cody, and JC, Mateo, Husky. That just happened to the entrance. The fucking Saturday Night's main event entrance was so good. Yep, there was a bed made. Deep inside, no, but at least we hung out for an hour and a half and talked our feelings out, you know? Soy un rey, campeón, Booker T. All right, babes. Let me go ahead and give a special shout out to everybody who donated. Thank you for pulling up. I wasn't expecting this kind of turnout, but I appreciate you all for watching. We are live on Twitch, not Instagram. Why do I always say Instagram? Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. So if you haven't yet, man. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe and, do all of the things. I want to thank everybody who donated super chats. Sheldon the Professor Jackson extends the streak to 275. Bitmoon, Ray J's World, the MVP, multiple super chats. Thank you so much, Quantum. It's always good to see you here. Dr. Peener, thank you for the fries. He said, "Yo, did Dr. Peener told me to put the fries in the bag?"
Put the fries in the bag. You washed, Unc.
Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you, Jonathan Lyman. Thank you, Bear Meltzer, for the super chats. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for attending my virtual support group where we healed, talked, vented, went on Twitter, read some tea, and ate and listened to my dog bully me the entire time. I will be back tomorrow for Monday Night Raw watch along. Where I thought I was going to see the WWC title show up, but yeah, no. All right. I got to get over it. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time, okay? I'll see you tomorrow for Raw. You know what? This officially means that, technically speaking, we didn't take a day off, except for Wednesday. But I worked yesterday and I worked today. We proud of me or what? All right, I'm really leaving now. I love you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And all right, you know what? Today, the news cycle was not cool. And all we can do is say, what's up? How was that? That was pretty good, right? Love you guys. Until next time. Adios. Mwah. Boop.